Hello, hi. I will be informing you on the topic of hate, and it's hate does not conquer hate. When you turn on your local news channel to find out what is going on in your community, your state, your country, or in the world, what is the first thing you start watching? What is the first thing they start talking about? Is usually about death and violence and wars, and all that is based on hate. And hate is the most powerful of human emotions. It causes suffering, trouble, pain, and worldwide. If you turn on your local news channel, there is always a news story about death, war, discrimination, violence, and hate crimes. Hate crimes have an effect on both the target and the community of which the individuals are members of, which differentiates them from other type of crimes. Victims of violent hate crimes may suffer from more psychological distress, such as depression, stress, anxiety, anger, than victims of other comparable violent crimes. So what must we do to better our situation when it comes to this very strong emotion? How must we control what we feel and how we feel in order to not hate and do the opposite of hate, which is love? Many psychologists consider hate to be more of an attitude or disposition than a temporary emotional state. So what psychologists are saying is that hate is based on character. For example, in Albuquerque, New Mexico City, police have killed 26 people and harmed 40 people over the same period of time. They used excessive force during arrests, and not one officer has been punished for any death. Hate crimes are being committed by the officials who are the ones responsible for protecting us due to lack of punishment. In this case, hate is being used as a system from the police community, and they are being allowed to commit hate crimes by the government because not one police officer has been punished or has carried the responsibility of dealing with a penalty of taking away the human life. So as we can see that using the system of hate, such as police do, and not only they use it, but many others use it as well, worldwide on a regular basis, is having great effect on the way this hate emotion state of being is coming to life even stronger every time it is being used. Another example of hate crimes being of the rise is from hate groups, which in 2008 there were 926 hate groups, and in 2010 there were 1,002 hate groups. This report was from CNN. Hate groups are not very popular, but they are out there. Latinos are being the victims of hate groups, and many report hate crimes are motivated by racial bias. In 2007, more than half of the 7,621 single bias crimes reported to the FBI, 50.8%, were racially motivated out of 1,268. Hate crimes in 2007 motivated by bias based on ethnicity and national origins. The FBI found that 61.7% were anti-Hispanics. Also, hate on discrimination against women have been happening for many years and has improved greatly, but it's still happening. And it still exists, such as in Tokyo, Japan, a woman named Shomaro was making a speech asking for wellness services to underpaid women who earn 30% less than men do, when men from Congress started shouting sexist remarks such as, "Can you bear a child?" or "Get married soon?" woman felt embarrassed by the lack of decency among men in Japan, and the discrimination common shown hate among men towards the woman race. We must not neglect the truth that hate is conquering human life, and if it keeps going on like this, our children's future will not be bright as we wish it can be. What can be done to address hate crimes? The American Psychological Association strongly recommends that law enforcement officials, community leaders, educators, researchers, clinicals, and policymakers must work together to stop hate crime. I feel that in order to fix this big problem we face today, and we have been facing it for a very long time, we must first take it step by step. Try to educate ourselves on love, understanding, and patience. We must discipline our children whenever they are expressing any violence and acts, so it may stop. We must try to limit any hate, negative crime, shows that may influence our children on television, internet, or video games, educate our family on wrong and right. We must not encourage any more violence such as wars or hate. It needs to stop. And most and for all, I feel we must all pray and learn to pray to a higher being and ask for forgiveness every day of our lives, even if we feel we aren't committing any wrong. Praying to a higher being may help the process of healing our hatred issues and bring love back again, because hate does not conquer hate. All right, any questions?
Not right. I just had no idea there was that many hate groups.
How many hate crimes were there? In 2008, there's like 926, and then it rises to, from 2008 to 2010, rises to 1,002. So it's growing, and that's the last statistic, 2010, so that's reported hate crimes. So it's out there, you know.
Is it more in like other countries or in the U.S.?
It's more like everywhere. Hate crimes can occur with race or disability or just color. Basically, like disabled people. It's just basically everywhere. Hate is. The wars that are going on are the politician men in our countries, you know, at school. It basically just starts within us. And if we learn to, you know, push away and show our family how to love and be more gentle, maybe we might be able to spread that versus showing the anger. That we see on TV most of the time, and we're so motivated by it. And the wars in our government itself is sometimes filled with hate. So that needs to improve.
I agree.
Is it illegal? Is it illegal? Illegal?
You go to jail for it?
Well, like policemen are not getting punished and they're not going to jail for killing innocent people for no reason. They're just shooting them, using them as bean bags, and doing whatever they want. And government doesn't do anything, doesn't do much about it. You know, it just goes on the side of the police and say, well, we have police reports and that's what they're saying. They're not going to jail for that. Yeah, just basically starts with us because we are the policemen. So we educate you like that's wrong for you to just kill an innocent person just because you're angry or you just don't like them or whatever. That's wrong.